Hey guys, welcome back to a whole new video. Welcome if you're new. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Officially Michele Family. And for my returning subscribers, my regulars, my day ones, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for being here. And as you guys can see by the title, today I'm talking about smelling good all day. I'm basically going to be sharing with you guys some very easy things to be cognizant about, or some very easy tips if it is that you're not doing this already, that you can incorporate into your routine so that you can smell good all day. Smelling good all day as a woman, for me, it really involves a combination of my personal hygiene, skincare, and obviously the fragrances that I am using. But sometimes it goes a little bit deeper, and honestly, it's also something that you have to create a routine around, or you can always incorporate smelling good in your current routine, or your current shower routine, or your current routine, your natural life routine, because incorporating things into your routine is very important, because that means that you're going to be doing it all the time and you're very cognizant about it or mindful of the things that you need to do based on the stepped routine that you have. So with that being said, let's get into this video. So the first tip that I'm going to share with you guys today is the obvious thing, your shower routine, and using cleansing products that's best suited for you. You want to make sure that you start your day refreshed with any mild or any sensitive like products, and that's why I said most appropriate for you, because some of us, our skin is very sensitive and we can't use certain products on our skin, and so you want to make sure that the products that you're using on your skin, it's not going to irritate your skin, or it is for you, it's for your skin, whether it be body wash or soap. Some people like to use both, and some people don't care for using body wash. And you want to pay special attention to areas prone to sweating. This may be your underarms, your feet, and of course your groin area. So you want to be mindful, and this is not only for women, okay, this is also for men, because yeah, so if you're a man, I think that this will definitely be applicable to you. Of course, after you shower, when you're doing your shower routine, one of the things that I think is very, very important in kind of keeping your perspiration down and all of that good stuff is making sure you have a really good deodorant, because what that does, it really helps to control your sweat and your odor. And so of course, when you are going to buy these products, you want to make sure that you test the products that you're using. So I used to use the Arm & Hammer no aluminum foil deodorant, and although they say it's better for you, I couldn't, because throughout the day I'm just like, why am I smelling my underarms? I did not like that, and so I went back to using another deodorant. I also tried Native as well. Those of you who are on OG, you guys would have seen when I would have shared those deodorants with you guys, and I was like, smelling good over anything else, and so I had to stop using those. And so you want to be mindful of the antiperspirant or the deodorant that you're using, because when you sweat, that what kind of builds up your odor, and it's not in a good way. And you want to make sure that you look out for products that are going to be long lasting and specifically designed for women, because I feel like a lot of women do wear manly stuff. I don't know how, I don't know why. I'm not judging you guys. Sometimes it may be stronger, but I think we live in a world now where they are making stronger deodorants for us. And for me personally, I don't really want to smell manly. I feel like that's for my man. If it is that I'm by my man and I don't have my deodorant, then obviously I would use his deodorant, but it's not something that I will go out to the supermarket to buy, because there are deodorants for women that are really good. So the next tip that I'm going to share with you guys is choosing a fragrance that is light, something that is not so heavy, especially in the daytime, because in the day you're just really going to work and all of that good stuff. I know people who tell me they don't use deodorants, they don't use fragrances when they're going to work because they don't want to waste their fragrances, and I'm just like, guys, not because you're going to work means that you don't necessarily have to put on a fragrance. I think it's very important because that will help you to smell good throughout the day. You don't have to go out and use your most expensive fragrance, but you can do like a fragrance combo where you're using a really good body spray from your favorite place that you like to get body sprays. And I normally try to use an affordable fragrance, whether it be my Zara perfumes or whether it be a lower end cost perfume, simply because I just don't believe in going to work without any sort of fragrance. Although I'm in the work environment, I also want to smell good. And so I would recommend that when choosing a fragrance, you want to choose something that's light, something that's long lasting, and something that obviously suits your personality and your style. And of course, when you're applying your fragrance, you're gonna apply your fragrance to your pulse points, which is like your wrist, your neck, behind your ears. Guys, behind your ears is so important to apply fragrance, because I just feel like when someone hugs you, they go in and they would smell that fragrance behind your ears. And of course, a little goes a long way with fragrances, and so I do believe that you can have something that's dedicated to like your everyday fragrance routine, that's not gonna be as costly, but a little goes a long way, so you don't have to overpower yourself when using fragrances like the rest of us do. The next tip that I would recommend is to ensure that you're always wearing clean undies, and you want to make sure that your clothing is clean and well maintained. And one of the things that I note is that natural fabrics such as cotton and linen can really help to reduce it can really help your skin breathe, and also to reduce any odor buildup. And the final thing that I want to say on wearing fresh clothes, I know a lot of times that we have work uniforms and stuff like that, and I think as a woman it's very important, if it is that you do have like 2 pants that you wear to go to work, obviously I think it's very important for you to be mindful of your pants, your trousers. If it is that you're someone that you sweat down there, then you want to be mindful of maybe airing it out, or making sure that you kind of wash your trousers maybe every other day to make sure that there is no buildup, because over a long period of time, those are the things that will kind of make you smell frowsy. And one of the things that I've noticed is that your clothes can actually make you smell frowsy. So if it is that you're not cleaning your clothes the right way, or if you're wearing something over a period of time and not washing it, then of course after a while it will take up whatever, or soak up whatever sweat you are sweating, and we don't want that. So just something to be mindful of, just a tip to be mindful of. The next tip that I would recommend is to also practice good oral hygiene, and I think that that is very important, because there are people who go out and they would I'm someone that I don't really go to smell someone's breath, right? And so if your breath is really bad, that means like your breath is really bad. But I think practicing oral hygiene is another way that you can smell good all day as a woman. You at least want to brush your teeth twice a day, and you also want to use a mouthwash. I know some people brush their teeth more than twice a day, so they will brush their teeth like 3 times a day, and they would use a mouthwash. And although I'm saying oral hygiene is important, oral hygiene as in visiting your dentist, making sure that you're getting your teeth clean, and also scrubbing your tongue is also very important. We have tongue scrubbers now, because I feel like your tongue really builds up a lot of that food and all of those different things, and so you want to be mindful of your oral hygiene, and you want to make sure that you're taking care of your oral hygiene. And yes, there are people who brush their teeth every single day, 3 times a day, 4 times a day like clockwork, but they still have bad breath. And so sometimes it's that you just need a deep clean from your dentist, or you may have a cavity that you have not taken care of, and so you just want to be mindful of those things. And the final tip that I'm going to share with you guys is, guys, we need to stay hydrated, and we also need to eat properly. So when you eat a lot of fast foods and you eat a lot of things that are not good for you, that also makes your odor even worse. Drinking plenty of water really helps to flush out toxins from your body, and that can actually contribute to you having a fresher scent. and also maintaining good health through your exercise and having like a balanced diet can also help to improve or contribute to a more appealing natural scent. And I think it really starts off with your natural scent. If your natural scent is good, if you have a good fresh natural scent, when you start applying all of the things that's going to help to improve that, it's top notch. So I'm gonna give you guys a bonus tip, and it's to ensure that you keep your personal hygiene essentials on hand. And when I say on hand, I'm meaning certain products that you use daily, you want to make sure that you keep them or get travel size versions of them. That is what I do. So I actually have my travel size toothbrush, my travel size toothpaste, my travel size fragrance, deodorant, or if it is like I would just use like a spray, a small body spray. I use my panty liners. I always walk with my panty liners. I also walk with like my wipes, like those types of things. I always try to make sure that I keep on hand, making sure that you always have your sanitary napkins. Like you want to make sure that you want to have your personal hygiene essentials on hand, and I think that they make most of these things in travel size. And so I would definitely recommend to ensure that you kind of have the travel size version just thrown in your bag, just in case you need it, just in case you want to refresh in the day. When you go to the bathroom, you want to make sure you walk with your little toilet bag with all of your essentials in there, so that you can just top up and just refresh, and that really helps you to smell good throughout the day. And so you really want to make sure that you take your time to experiment on the things that work for you, that make you feel fresh throughout the day, and some of the things that don't work for you, and things that you can kind of replace, or products you can replace using. It's always a trial and error, or it's always a trial, right? And you want to make sure that you're trying out things, and when you find something that is really working, you kind of want to stick to that, although you may have variations of it, but you kind of want to stick to the things that is actually working for you. I'm of the opinion, like, if it's not broken, why fix it? If this is working for me, if these products are working for me, why am I going to try and fix it just to say I want to buy new products, or I want to get or do the same thing that someone else is doing? Yes, they may inspire me to try a new product, but it's not necessary for you to go out and buy something if you already have a routine that is actually working for you. And with that being said, that's basically where I'm gonna end this video. I am someone who really believes in a woman taking care of herself, actually men too. Like, if I'm dating someone, I would want them to also smell good throughout the day. I love when a man smells good, like, all the time. And so I'm pretty sure if I want that from a man, or if I want that from my friends, I also want to make sure that I'm also doing it. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in my next upload. And please, I hope no one gets offended by this video, but I just want to help my subscribers, or help people that's gonna click on this video, because I think sometimes we're not cognizant of how we wash, or not cognizant of the fact that there are many things that we can do to improve our smell. I really do believe in personal hygiene. I think that women and men, yes, men, because some men out here, I'm just like, what? But women and men, I really do believe that we should take care of ourselves. We should take care of our body odor. And even if, again, you do not want to, you're someone that's like a naturalist and you don't believe in wearing deodorants and all of these things, at least make sure that the food that you're inputting into your body is good food, and that you're drinking lots of water. So yeah, talk to you guys soon. Bye.